There comes a specific, measurable point when saving money starts to feel completely pointless. And no, I'm not saying saving is bad. I'm talking about a subtle, frustrating shift. It's a secret frustration shared by millions of successful savers over 40. You work hard, you cut costs, you deposit money every month, but the progress barely moves the needle anymore. You feel like you're grinding, yet your wealth isn't growing much faster. If you've ever felt this way, you are right. You've reached a financial plateau, and this video is your blueprint to get off it. This is the point we call the wealth tipping point. It's the moment your money starts working harder than you do. And unless you change your entire focus, you risk wasting the best years of your retirement worrying about small expenses. In the next 10 minutes, I will reveal exactly when this tipping point hits. More importantly, I will show you how to shift your energy from hard saving to smart optimizing. This is the final hurdle to achieving true financial control. The first stage of building wealth is all about sheer manual effort. Think about the beginning, when your portfolio is small, say under $100,000. Every single dollar you deposit feels immensely powerful. Skipping that $5 coffee, you see a direct return. That $500 monthly deposit, it is responsible for almost 100% of your growth. It's grueling, disciplined work, and it's the foundation of everything. But this manual stage comes with a hidden psychological cost: fatigue. You start feeling like the coupon clipper, the one who always says no to a vacation. This is where the first major mental shift must occur. At some point, your compounding growth starts to accelerate. Let's look at the simple math that proves your effort becomes insignificant. Imagine you are consistently contributing $8,400 per year, a reasonable 7% of an average household income. When your portfolio hits $100,000, assuming a conservative 7% annual return after inflation, that $100,000 generates $7,000 in growth automatically. Your manual contribution, $8,400, is now sharing the spotlight with your growth. Your money has cloned its own engine, running without your effort. Now, fast forward to the first major milestone, $500,000 invested. At that same 7% return, your portfolio generates a staggering $35,000 in passive growth. Your $8,400 annual contribution now feels like a rounding error. It's responsible for less than 20% of your total growth. You can see how compounding is no longer slow, relentless, or quiet. It has become the dominant engine. This leads us to the critical distinction: the difference between an earner and an investor. An earner obsesses over the next dollar earned through labor, coupons, or sacrifice. An investor focuses on maximizing the $35,000 their $500,000 portfolio is already generating. When the momentum takes over, your focus must shift from earning money to optimizing the money you already possess. Think of building wealth like pushing a massive boulder up a steep hill. In the early years, the struggle is constant. Every small win is earned inch by inch. That's your $8,400 contribution. You feel the weight of the market and the burden of every deposit. This is the phase of hard work and self-sacrifice. But if you are consistent, if you are patient, the boulder finally crests the hill. Suddenly, it starts rolling on its own. This is the wealth tipping point. The momentum kicks in, and you are no longer the engine. The money itself is powering the growth. The crucial psychological mistake many successful people make is that they can't stop pushing. They keep the same habits, clipping coupons, driving the same beat-up car, denying themselves small joys, and obsessing over saving every tiny fraction of a dollar. This dedication, which was necessary early on, turns into a financial constraint, a mental handcuff. They have millions in the bank, enough to live a life of comfort and freedom. Yet, their lifestyle remains frozen, stuck in the mindset of scarcity that built their wealth in the first place. This is the dark side of over-frugality. They continue to fear being a burden to their children, even though their wealth is now growing faster than they could possibly spend it. The money is there, but the emotional decision to spend it feels unfamiliar, even dangerous. This is the most insidious form of poverty, the poverty of experience. They risk entering retirement with a massive nest egg that they are psychologically incapable of utilizing. They've achieved financial independence, yet live a life of financial dependence on old, unnecessary habits. So, when exactly does your focus need to fundamentally shift? The second major tipping point is when your portfolio's annual growth out-earns your peak salary. If you made $100,000 per year at your highest earning stage, a $1.4 million portfolio generating 7% is now matching your entire income without any effort. Your money has become your colleague. This changes your entire relationship with work and life. It gives you immense power. The power to negotiate harder for higher pay, to walk away from a toxic job, or to stop checking the price of groceries. It replaces the fear of losing your job with the confidence of having a silent, relentless employee working for you 24/7. This is the path to achieving true self-reliance and the freedom to decide what you want to do with your time. By this point, your efforts should no longer be focused on maximizing savings. They must shift entirely to three core principles: protect, optimize, and utilize. Protect. Your primary goal moves from accumulation to preservation. You need strategies to shield your wealth from market volatility and unnecessary tax burdens. Optimize. Forget clipping coupons. Focus on reevaluating your portfolio allocation. A single smart tax-efficient tweak or an adjustment from a low-performing bond fund to a growth fund will yield thousands, far surpassing any coupon savings. Utilize. Start spending some of that money on things that enhance your quality of life and create lasting memories. Travel more. Invest in your hobbies. Be generous with your family. You have played the long game successfully. You now deserve the rewards. This is your moment to transform your mindset from a cautious saver to a confident, in-control investor. The hardest step is the first one, breaking free from the psychological chains of scarcity. I challenge you to find your own wealth tipping point. Is your portfolio now generating more on its own than you are contributing manually? If the answer is yes, stop obsessing over the small savings. Instead, shift your energy to optimizing your existing wealth. It's time to let the boulder roll, let the momentum build, and enjoy the true freedom you worked so hard to achieve. Don't let the fear of becoming a burden force you into an unnecessary life of deprivation. Take control of your portfolio and your mindset today.